Well, hey there, YouTube. Here is the first lawnmower find of 2022, and at first glance, it's probably looking good. It's dirty. It's probably sat outside, but hopefully we can bring it back to life. That's what we're going to try to do today. Come with me. We have a Craftsman limited edition Ready Start Key Start 6.75 foot-pound gross torque 190cc 22-inch cut front wheel drive Craftsman with big wheels. There's no bag. Key start has a key, and I can't take credit for finding it. My parents did. They got it from a neighbor. He put it out on the curb. He actually found it on the curb. He tinkered on it, couldn't get it going, and he threw it away. He says the engine's locked up. So we'll see about that. Tank is dry. That's good. And it has oil. That'll show. I think this wheel might be stripped out. Sure feels like it. And this wheel is frozen. But first things first, let's see if the engine runs. Mower is tipped over. Let's see, is it locked up? I already know the answer. No, it isn't. I'll show you what the problem is. The problem is the bail, the cable. When I pull down on the handlebar, there's the cable. You can see the brake doesn't move. So the brake is on. So I've already tried to get the brake off by hand, and it's pretty stiff. It might be rusted. We're going to have to take the top cover off and investigate. And I'll probably make sure there's no mouse nest in there too. So let's get to it. We've got the gas tank removed. It's kind of dirty. There's our pretty starter. I'm anxious to give that a try in time. Got a battery in the house. We're going to keep going. We're going to get the shroud off here. Make sure there's no mouse nests. We got the bolts for the shroud out. And I just now noticed this is a 2008. So we're going to take a look together to see what's underneath. I really should have a flathead for that. Okay, no mouse nest. It's dirty. I'll fire up the air compressor and blow that crap out. Here's our brake, which is frozen. Take a look and see why that won't move. That's a little bit cleaner. We took the air compressor to the engine, blew off all the dirt, or probably 90% of it. And we did put some liquid wrench on the brake. It does move. I think it's just the cables stretched out. So I got the brake off, and I got a zip tie on it. We're about to see if the engine fires up or does anything. One thing I haven't done yet, we'll take a look here. We'll look at the air filter and the spark plug. Okay, we're taking a look together. It's missing. Okay, I'll stick one in here. Spark plug time. It's old and rusty. It's a champion. Doesn't look that bad. It's not all carboned up. I'm going to put it back in and try it. It's the right one. It's an RJ19LM. Took out the battery. It's from 2007, so it's not going to be any good. So I have hooked up my spare battery. I have it sitting on a lawn chair because it's not going to stay here permanently with the mower. I just want to see if this thing cranks and or what it sounds like. Okay, there's still no fuel in it. I'm just testing the ignition. Nothing. Nothing. It's definitely not the right key. Okay, we're getting nothing. Absolutely nothing. Strike one on the Craftsman. The electrics don't work, at least not today. Maybe someday I'll get them working. I'll go ahead and put the top back on. We'll try to turn it over with the rewind. Take two. Still no gas in it. Roared to life. So I could have taken a risk and just put gas in it and saw what happened. But we did take the carburetor off. I'm going to pop the bowl off. There was a little bit of some kind of yellowish liquid in the fuel line. It kind of stinks. So I think it's got some old fuel in it. No doubt there's going to be some in the bowl. Probably best we just took it off and cleaned it. So that's what we're doing. Carburetor's off. And we got some nice pee-pee inside of it. I'm going to get this all cleaned up and back on. I ended up replacing the seat in the carburetor. And I got a chance to try out my new tool. My Tecumseh seat sticker inner, whatever you want to call it. Part 670377. Works pretty good. That's a good tool. If you don't have one, get one. Okay, we're all back together. There's my nice shadow. We put the nice clean carburetor on with a new seat. We put some fuel in it. I also sloshed some fuel, some clean new fuel around in the tank to clean it out. Put fuel in, didn't see any leaking. Put a brand new air filter in. We're going to see what happens. Auto choke, so there's no priming. Well, that was fun. That's a good way to start off the year. Hopefully I'll get the electric start working, but the engine actually sounds pretty good. It's a good first start. Still need to look at the front wheel drive. I'll do that another day. Running out of daylight here today. Temperatures are dropping. But we're off to a good start. Need to check my stash of bags, see if I have a bag for this too. So, at least I got to have some fun today. Looky what I found in the garage. I found a bag that fits, and it's in really, really good shape. You know I couldn't leave it right there. I had to keep going. These wheels are actually for a Troy built. I'll probably have to order some for a Craftsman, but at least these wheels, the teeth aren't stripped out. And they were able to tell me the transmission's in good shape. So hopefully we'll have a good $150, maybe $200 lawnmower. $200 for sure if I get the electrics working. I'm not going to keep going on that today. I got a good runner. Need to get wheels and possibly a cable. I have a cable in the back of the garage. I'm not going to dig it out today. We'll leave it for another day.